First up, we have H for G-Type.
Okay, so this is G-Type, end of week 8, 21 October. Yeah, got a little bit of the power-ups going. I did the Konami compare and then fast-forwarded to near the end of the level so that we could show off a little bit of what is possible with the level editor. Krister has also taken advantage of the level editor being functional, and he's got a really great level in progress too. So lots of exciting work going on in G-Type, although quite a bit of it is behind the scenes. So Team G, we're +1 on GitHub contributors. That was Van. We're flat on Twitter handles, +2 for personnel in Trello and on the Slack channel. So doing really well there. Lessons learned, no better way to learn your way around the code base than to just dig in and try and implement something. You find yourself running circles through the code, trying to figure out where to stick something in. I think that's the right process. If somebody has something better than that, I'd love to hear it because that's how I do it. And it takes a little while to get the speed, but once you're there, things run pretty smooth. And of course, don't hesitate to ask me any questions that you have because I'm still reasonably familiar with almost all of the code. For artwork, Mark is continuing to work on the cargo boss. So we got the color scheme set up right, and he's got the behavior going on. So it flies off screen and goes up and down. I know he was still working on a little bit of that. This morning I added some artwork for the Force. For artwork, still really, really looking for a lot of artwork. Enemies, platforms, if you want to do something that is planetary surface or inside the enemy headquarters, something like that. If you want to go in more environmental, that would be great. We could definitely use any of that kind of stuff. Definitely want more enemies, though. We've got 3 types. So if we could have 12, that would be awesome. We'll go with 3 if we can get it, if that's all we get. But more would be great. No new audio this week, so still looking for the title screen and menus, game over, level 3. Big Nash posted 3 songs from his SoundCloud into our Slack channel, and I'd like for other members of the Slack channel to go ahead and go check those out because we could probably find room for all 3 of them. I'm not sure he's offered all 3 of them, but which ones do we like? Because I think he would like to include at least one of them in the game, and I would love that they're all good. So interested in what other people think. For sound effects, still looking for the menu switching and UI selection. When you pick up a capsule, we've got a placeholder right now, like something else going in there. The Ragnarok capsule's in there. You can add it using tiled now, thanks to Ryan's work. But we need some sound effects for when it is used, and then that extra special sound effect for player shields. For code this week, like I said, Krister's worked on another level. I've played through it. It's a lot of fun. Mark did more work on the cargo boss's behavior. Well, he shoots off screen like that now and moves up and down. Dan De La Rosa gave us pause resume behavior. Before it used to be if you paused the game and then the window lost focus and then you came back to the window, it would unpause automatically even though you had manually paused it, which can throw you off because that's not how you stopped the game. So he's worked in there to figure out, okay, why was the game paused and does it make sense to unpause it based on whatever the new event was? So that's working out great. Randy Tan gave us a level select cheat code. He uses page up, page down. My keyboard doesn't have a page up, page down key, so I haven't tested it. I assume it works. He and I have worked out that we're going to switch out what that is so that everybody can use it. Ryan added the Ragnarok capsule to the level editor. He also updated the documents for the level editor. So if you're interested in incorporating another product into the level editor, there are some documents in the Slack channel and in the Trello that you can look at in order to figure out how to do that. Van corrected the help text. It was just wrong before, so he's got that corrected for us. He also improved the positioning of the paused text when the game is paused. So moving right along there. And I did a couple of things just a little bit ago. So that's there. For level 1, I would like to have the ability to warp. And I think that one key thing that we need for that is like a on trigger event. So there's no object there, but there's some sort of collision body. So it's invisible so that if the player interacts with it, we'll count those up. You get 10 of them, whatever, you get to warp through the level. So thinking about something like that. Still looking for boss behavior too. For marketing this week, week 6 videos, over 200 views, and almost at 500 for the pitch videos. So the videos are getting plenty of views, doing real well there. Almost 5,000 impressions on the week 6 video release tweet and screenshot Saturday. Just under 4,000 impressions, but almost 600 media views. I don't know if you have been tracking, but I noticed that usually the number of media views is 10% of the impressions, and the number of engagements is 10% of the media views. So getting a higher percentage of people looking at the video attached to the tweet than typical. So I think that's actually a good sign. So that's marketing. A quick demo. So these are the things I'm talking about here. If you fly through there, maybe we put 10 of those in a level, you fly through them, and that's what it takes in order to warp to the next, to level 3. I think that'd be cool. So these bubbles have turned out to be tremendously difficult to pass through. And then this asteroid field might be a little tight. So this is taking more concentration than I can employ while still talking. So then we'll get over here to, we'll see the cargo boss here in a minute. So here he is, doing his thing, his laser, and then those things are brutal. If you don't shoot them out of the sky, they'll kick your butt. Anyway, so he'll come back and I'll kill him. Other than that, let's see, Trello. So here we are, week 8. So week 8 was the middle week, right? 7 weeks before that and 7 weeks after that. So we're moving into the second half of the development of the game. I just counted this morning, there are 96 more identified items here in the Trello. And there are a number of items that I think we all recognize need to be completed that are not listed here. And of course, I've only got a few of the enemy items here. So if we get more than 4 or 5 enemies, then that's additional items beyond the 96 that are listed here. This one may be done. I just need to take a look at it. So looking for, a spawn point, and then some more flying enemies to come out of the spawn point maybe. A floating platform that an enemy can patrol back and forth or all the way around or something along those lines. And then some more sound effects. That's it. That's it for GTED this week.
That's great.
All right. Next we have Terrence for Chop Chop, Chop Chop.